better results. Hi, I'm Linda Ann Stewart. I'm a vision strategist, hypnotherapist, and speaker, and I help women entrepreneurs and small business owners. I help them focus, gain control, and accelerate to the next level of their business. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how you can get better outcomes by planning what you're going to do before you step into a situation. Now, many people will leap before they think about it. They leap before they look, and it rarely brings them the results that they expected. Maybe a friend made a suggestion to you that sounded good at the time, a friend, a mentor, a colleague. Now, for instance, many years ago, I had a friend who suggested that I join a gym. Well, I followed their advice, joined it for 6 months. And within, 3-4 visits, I realized I hated it. So after those first few, and I kept trying a little bit at a time. I kept trying to like it, but it just wasn't for me. And after the first few visits, after about, a month, 6 weeks, that 6-month membership just went completely unused. Has anything like this ever happened to you? Or maybe you made a commitment to something without thinking it through ahead of time. Such as I had a friend who volunteered for a charity before she knew much about it. And after she thought about it, after she found out more about it, she realized it just wasn't for her. It was a great charity. It just wasn't for her. Have you ever done something like that? Jumped into it without looking it through, thinking it through, looking into it? Or as entrepreneurs, we often spring into different kinds of marketing without having an actual idea of how they're going to work for us and for our business. For example, you decide to network because someone said it was the best thing since sliced bread. But when you attend an event, you stand in the corner, you hardly talk to anybody, and you don't follow up on those that you did connect with. Have you known of anybody who did this? It's a truism that, as Ben Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It feels good to spring into action. It really does. You feel like you're doing something. You feel like you're making progress, that you're building up momentum. But all too often, you're just wasting time and energy because it doesn't fit into a whole picture. It's just a lot of kind of unrelated pieces that don't fit together. Now, don't get me wrong, action is important because without it, nothing actually happens. Action also anchors a commitment to change and a commitment to move forward. But action needs to be targeted with a specific reason for doing it. That's where the plan comes in. Creating a plan makes you think through that action. It makes you think before you leap. Now, some questions you can ask yourself as you're starting to think about an action, and it can actually go into your plan as well, is what's the plan for your action? What's the plan for it? What do you hope it to lead to down the road? Why are you doing it? Do you want more time, more money, more peace of mind? What do you expect from it? Again, more time, money, or peace of mind. Is that what you expect? Will there be any consequences? Will you have to sacrifice something to be able to take this action? And after you leap, after you take the action, what's next? What's the next step down the road? What steps are you going to take as a result of that action? And how will you know that you're getting results from that action? Now, I'll post some of these questions down or with the video. And for a free ebook of tips on how to take charge of your day to get more done more easily, there's also going to be a link that accompanies this video. So think through what you plan to do. Think it through ahead of time. When you're more deliberate, you're more intentional about your actions, you'll be much more successful. Those actions will be more integrated with who you are and what you actually want. So how can you create a thoughtful plan that supports your next steps, that supports what it is you want? How can you create that thoughtful plan? And what might be your next steps? Thank you for watching this video, for taking the time, and I hope you've found it valuable. Have a great day.